Madison, Wis. Democrats in the state believe they have been laying the groundwork for winning the 2024 presidential election for roughly 7 years. Wisconsin Democrats Chair Ben Wickler told Fox News Digital in an interview that their everything, everywhere, all at once, and neighbor-to-neighbor organizing has been building the infrastructure for Democrat nominee Vice President Harris to win the critical battleground state. He said Democrats in Wisconsin have been building teams of neighbors to take responsibility for talking to folks in their surrounding area, continuously, for the last 7 years. The Harris campaign is then building off the groundwork they have spent years laying for Democrats, he said. Wickler attributed recent statewide electoral wins for Democrats in the last 6 years to this organizing strategy. What we know is that a trusted messenger matters almost as much as the message, Wickler said. And there are Democrats in rural areas talking to other rural voters, in suburbs talking to other suburban voters, in cities talking to other city dwellers about their votes. We think that the messages that Harris and Walz are carrying, they can resonate with everybody, he said. And having a messenger who can actually start that conversation and have it not at the talking point level but at what's actually happening in our lives and communities level makes all the difference. Quote, Wickler noted that Wisconsin is the perennial tipping point state, referencing its past electoral shifts from going for former President Trump in 2016 to President Biden in 2020. On the Democratic side, we have a real ground organizing volunteer operation, and we have 16,000 people who've done their first volunteer shift with Democrats since Harris became the nominee late in the campaign. He hit Republicans and allied organizations for using paid canvassers, people who are hired to go knock on doors but don't necessarily have a connection to the community where they're having those conversations. This week, Fox News Power Rankings rated Wisconsin as a toss-up going into the presidential election. On the ground, Republicans and Democrats alike are expecting the state to come down to just tens of thousands of votes, as it did in 2016 and 2020.